Thank you everyone for being here. Jonathan had to step away for a family matter, so we have assistant coach Adrián González. Jason, go ahead.
Hi, Adrián. Good to speak with you. Congratulations on the win. I wanted to start by asking how you think the team did. I know you and Jonah, for your entire time, you've talked about compressing the spaces. It seemed like that was a real point of emphasis tonight. How do you think the team performed on that front?
Hi, Jason. Thank you. Well, we know that Angel City for sure is a strong team in terms of attacking, especially through transitions with Emsley, Thompson. So again, we needed to be really compact today and try to reduce those spaces. I think we've done a great job in terms of defending and try to be compact and wait also to make transitions when we were winning the ball back. And I think also in terms of defending in a low block, we've done a good job. And yeah, defending the box too, we've conceded a goal, but it was an important game for us, especially after the week that we had in terms of injuries and also coming from the last game. So really good performance, and we keep improving for sure and moving forward.
I wanted to ask a little about, I think a couple of weeks ago, Jonah made kind of a joke, but kind of not a joke about there being too many good news items. I look at a game like tonight where you have so many players out. I know two goalkeepers on the bench and only five field players. It's a long flight.
Yeah.
When they get their goal, there's a lot of avenues for this team to say like, well, 1-1 in California is still a decent result. How do you think this speaks to the mentality of the group to find a way to win the game regardless?
Uh, we always want to win. It doesn't matter where we are, if we are at home, away in LA or in Kansas, or we always prepare the games to win it. And for sure, again, I think the team has shown a really good mentality in terms of face this game because it wasn't easy. Angel City is doing good. Also, they are fighting to reach the playoffs, and now the last games of the season are gonna be like that. So everyone is fighting for something, and again, we've shown like many times that we know how to compete the last minutes, even though they got the equalizer. We were continuing with the same game plan and also believing that we could have another chance, and that was the reason why we keep doing the same things. And at the end, I think we got the 3 points, really important for us. And yeah, I get showing that we have a strong mentality and we know how to compete in any stadium and against any opponent.
Appreciate it. I'll pass the mic.
Luis, go ahead.
Adrián, saludos, buenas noches, ¿verdad? Un gusto hablar contigo. Quiero, ¿verdad? Primero, felicidades por los 3 puntos de esta noche y quería hablar un poco, ¿verdad? Que nos hables de este partido, que no iba a ser un partido fácil, ya debido, ¿verdad? A las diferentes bajas que el equipo tiene. Hablamos un poco sobre el parado táctico del equipo y cuál fue el plan para salir a jugar y ganar esta noche versus Angel City.
Hola Luis. Bueno, al final, como bien decía antes, sabemos que en el tramo final de liga todos los equipos están jugando algo prácticamente, o bien en la parte alta de la clasificación, o bien por abajo para conseguir playoffs. Entonces cada partido es muy difícil, son muy difíciles y bueno, al final nosotros veníamos aquí con la mentalidad de conseguir los 3 puntos, bueno, de reafirmar todo el trabajo que el equipo está haciendo durante el año, que evidentemente creemos que está siendo muy bueno y nos queda la recta final. Entonces, a partir de ahí hoy planteábamos un partido sabiendo que el equipo tenía que ser valiente con una buena presión alta, porque al final Angel City es un equipo que le gusta proponer y asociarse en corto, asume muchas veces riesgo jugando por dentro y ahí también, pues bueno, como hemos visto en el primer gol con Hatch, hemos recuperado y hemos podido finalizar. Y luego también, pues defensivamente, saber estar juntas, también saber frenar sus transiciones, sobre todo con Thompson y con Emsley. Sabíamos que eran dos jugadoras que generan mucho peligro y muchas ocasiones de gol. Entonces, bueno, creo que ahí el equipo lo ha hecho francamente bien y hemos conseguido un buen resultado.
El mensaje del equipo, ¿verdad? Ir juego a juego. Pero todos, ¿verdad? Sabíamos de esta gira que iba a ser difícil, ¿no? Fuera de casa. Pero este próximo weekend llega el partido de la season, ¿no? No es que los demás no sean importantes, pero este es contra el líder. O sea, lo que pudiera significar, ¿verdad? El estar más cerca de Supporter Shield y quizás, ¿verdad? Depende de los resultados, puedan hasta ganarlo. O sea, ¿cómo preparan el equipo para jugar contra el líder que no ha perdido en toda la temporada?
Pues sinceramente lo vamos a preparar como cada semana. Quizás suena tópico, pero nosotros tenemos una manera de trabajar muy clara y respetamos muchísimo a cada rival, independientemente de si el rival está más arriba o abajo en la clasificación. Y nuestro principal foco siempre se basa en nosotras. Lo que queremos conseguir como equipo, cómo queremos jugar, cómo queremos identificar pues las situaciones de ventaja, identificar espacios, cómo creemos que tenemos que defender, en base a lo que somos nosotras. Evidentemente que tenemos en cuenta al rival, pero no va a ser un partido diferente. Nosotros planteamos cada semana, ya te digo, de la misma manera y con la misma intención. Entonces, máximo respeto a Orlando, como hemos tenido esta semana con Angel City, y a intentar conseguir los 3 puntos en casa como hacemos cada semana.
¿Algún update específico sobre las jugadoras que están lesionadas, si van a estar para este partido clave o eso se dará en la semana?
Durante la semana tenemos que ver evolución. De momento estamos día a día con servicios médicos viendo su evolución y es pronto todavía para tener una idea clara de si van a poder estar y en qué situación pueden llegar a final de semana. Así que nos tocará esperar.
Gracias.
Jonathan, go ahead.
Thanks, Sam. Hi, Adrian. This is Jonathan Tannenwald of the Philadelphia Inquirer. Congratulations on the win. My question follows on what Jason asked, which is for you as the coaching staff. You can coach the tactics, you can pick the lineups, but how do you coach those intangibles that get your team to be able to win a game like this? Not coming back per se, but getting the late winner, having had to deal with the last game being a loss the way you did. How do you coach those intangibles, and when do you know that your players have them, to go out and get a win like that? Thank you.
Hi, Jonathan. Thank you. So that's a good question. And we've been building that since the first day. So it's not just about 1 week. You cannot build that in 1 week. So we've been doing that from the first day, competing every single training session, like if it was the last one. And also we've been working in how to start the games, how we end the games when we are winning, losing. So especially in terms of emotions, how to manage our emotions, which behaviors are going to help us when we are maybe in the last minutes. So it's a matter of time to repeat that also during the training sessions. And that mentality that we are showing right now, I think it's a result of what we've been doing from the first day. So the team believes until the end. We have the desire to compete every single game. It doesn't matter where we are playing. And again, today we showed that against a great team and in an amazing stadium and in an amazing environment. So very happy for the players because it helped us also to prepare the future, the playoffs and those type of games.
Andre, go ahead.
Hey, Adrián, thanks for speaking with us. Good to speak to you again. I wanted to ask a question because the Amazon cameras caught you and Jonah looking maybe frustrated is the wrong word, but a little intense, especially after Angel City's goal. We saw him go and grab the tactics board. What was kind of happening in those moments that you were looking to change in the game?
Hi, Andre. Well, we saw that they changed a little bit the way that they were attacking in the second half, building up with three, with Spencer higher and also going inside sometimes in pockets. So we had to adjust a little bit our pressure because the way that we were pressing in the first half, so they could have progressed much better, if we continue pressing like the same way. So we just realized that fast, and then we adjusted that. So we changed a little bit the pressure, tried to be a little bit more aggressive with three players, with wingers and number 9 pressing the back of line, the line of 3. And I think it helped us, to be honest, because we could be more aggressive and win more balls. And after that, I think the team just improved a little more, bit more in terms of being more relaxed and being more compact, and knowing how to compete in those situations. So that was the conversation.
I appreciate it. And wanted to ask about chance creation overall in a game like this. It was very physical. Obviously, the team had to fly all the way across the country, and you're missing a lot of your on-ball creators in this game. What was kind of the message to the team? Because Hatch's first goal was just pure pressure. And then, of course, it looked like a quick counterattack that started with Aubrey Kingsbury that got you the winner. So it was a message to kind of pick up the slack when it came to chance creation today.
Well, we know that we had to make a step forward in terms of creating chances with different players, and the same idea than I was saying before. So we can score in a different way. So I think we've been doing a good job in terms of being pretty dynamic and try to get the players involved when we are attacking in a different ways. So especially with Hachi, Rose, McKenna, Heather, Breed. So we've been talking like, hey, today we need you because we need to create chances in a different way, and you need to make a step forward, and they've done a great job. So I'm so happy for Hachi. She's training really, really good, and she deserves that goal, and also for McKenna. So as always, we say this is a work team, a teamwork, sorry. So we just see that one player scores, but at the end of the day, we all score. So we have different strengths in terms of attacking, and we could exploit that today in a different ways.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And Jason, wrap us up.
Adrián, I wanted to ask a little about the second goal. I think you gave a little smile and Andre mentioned it. It seemed from the broadcast like not just an important goal to win a game, but also maybe a moment where the scouting of Angel City's corner kicks may have paid off in some kind of way. It also seemed like Aubrey was looking for that ball a lot. When she'd catch across, it was immediate. Can I find that outlet? Was that something that was on that was something you were seeking, or was it just a good moment in the game where the players read the situation and solved the problem to finish it off?
No, it's about players. So we know that we've been training that for sure. After we block those situations, free kicks, corners, so we have really fast players to make those counterattacks. So it's something that we know as a team, and we have some players, specific players, to make those runs if Aubrey blocks the ball. And yeah, she identified that really good, and also as a team we know that would be an option, and all the important thing is about players, because they identified that, and also they did it pretty good. So we could have have that chance, and because they were trying to attack with a lot of players in the box, trying to go so high. So we knew that there were spaces behind, and with Rose and McKenna, Breed, those players they are really fast, so we could have had maybe those chances. So yeah.
And just to wrap up, back at the beginning of the game, it seemed like a very kind of a scrappy game. It was kind of hard for either team to sort of get their foot on the ball. It seemed like everyone was disrupting each other, and there was a little bit of a lack of rhythm. What did you, as a coaching staff, what did you need to see from the group to sort of impose a rhythm as the first half went on?
Well, we talk about first minutes to be patient, because it's not easy, when you come to a stadium like this, and with the environment, all the crowd, and also coming, from a loss. So we know that maybe the first minutes would be a little bit difficult in terms of getting to the match and manage our emotions, but we've done a great job trying to avoid easy mistakes, and try to avoid also to take some risk, especially playing maybe too much through the middle, trying to play in the half as much as possible. And yeah, maybe we couldn't have the control, but they didn't also. So the first minutes, I think it were just a good start in terms of settle a little bit, and get the opportunity to identify where the spaces were, and from maybe the first 10 or 15, I think we've been doing a great job creating chances again. We could have scored maybe early, and yeah, happy with the performance.
Appreciate it, Adrián. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Adrián. We'll be right back with McKenna Morris and Ashton Hatch.